got here? What perk? Gain extra rewards when replacing weapons. Increase maximum hit points by 1/3. Teleport. Let's go with this. Plating. You bought it in 2022 with 50,000 miles on it. Joe Bear, I have to ask, and I know it's not kind or couth or gentleman-like to ask, but in 2022, how much did you pay for a 2001 Mercury Sable with 50,000 miles on it? I'm going to write a number down. And I think it's a little high, but I still think it's a great deal. How much did you... Joe Bear, I have to know how much you paid for it. So much so that we're freezing the run. I don't know if you can see. I wrote down 2,500. $3,000. I'd say 2,500 is a smoking hot deal. $3,000 is a great deal. Did he take care of it? Bro, do you have pictures of that? That's the bubble kind too, man. You don't even see those out anymore. Those have got to be considered. What are old cards considered? Like, not antiques, but vintage? Retro, classic. I know it's an incredible deal. Joe Bear, was the car well maintained? No, after a certain amount of years, it doesn't matter what model the car is. It becomes what? Classic or collectors? Well, this guy's tough. "20 years become classic. One dent from him swiping his mailbox. Everything else is pristine." What's it gonna take for us to get a picture of that bad boy? What's up, Mirror Bear? Mirror Bear, isn't it like 4 o'clock where you live? No doxa? What color is it? I'm gonna guess it's burgundy, but I just feel like older people are more likely to drive a burgundy car, but I need to know more about this thing. It's all white? Yo. Chat, anyone that needs to buy a new used car, talk to Joe Bear. He's an expert in, I wouldn't say fleecing. He's an expert in getting a good deal. Vulcan, chain lightning, Vulcan disrupting. Let's go, Gatling. Those gold weapons in the shop are legendary. Thanks, Potato Tower. I did not know that. Man. Let's see if we can get... I think they cost $4,000, so let's see if we can come up with $4,000. If I'm buying an old used car, it will not be a Mercury. Why? It's the same thing as a Ford. No, 40,000 miles is nothing. The dream's to get to 200, 250. We're the top 3 Dans in history? I don't know. Blessed. We've never seen Blessed. I mean, it's sacrilege for me to say this, but if I wasn't a Ford guy and you're looking for value, you probably got to go Toyota. But I could never. I'm trying to find a lawyer to buy your Lincoln +2. You recently bought a 2010 Mazda for $8,000. We could have got you a better deal somewhere else, but as long as you're happy with it. Now that I'm thinking about it, all my favorite cars I've ever owned were owned by a senior citizen prior to me. Because there's just something about that sweet, sweet deal that just makes it a little more sweet, sweet.
Good morning. Have a great stream, and I'm glad to be here.
Yo, DJ, thank you for the baker's dozen. I appreciate you being here. Like my 2005 Ford Taurus I bought from my grandmother. I paid whatever the contract price was. So like, I think it was a lease, but the lease was supposed to have like 36,000 miles on it. It had like 11. But I like what they used to be it when you leased a car, they put the price on it and you could buy it, and it was like a great deal. Let's take Dragon Breath, why not? And then I bought a 2008 or 9 Fusion. Just a sweetheart deal from some old lady. And my wife got rear-ended in it. Long after I knew that she was okay after getting rear-ended, I was heartbroken because it was a great deal, man. And that was a great car, man. That Fusion thing, that could zip. And ever since then, I haven't bought a car off a senior citizen. Long after? I mean, I gotta give myself a little runway. All right, let's get this toast. Chad, we need to have a used car room in the Discord where you can't post like, you can't post your brand new whatever you're driving. Only if you get a new used car or if you currently own a used car. That guy ate a lot of D. The buyout in your Honda lease was 18.5K. And the 3-year resale was 26K. That's what I mean. Can you still do that? That's easy. Put it in community images. What's the minimum year though for brand new? I don't, man. I'm Chad, you can tell me I'm weird. I don't want to say, I'm trying to think of like the family friendly way. I get kicks if I see someone and they're talking about their car and I know it's older and they tell me they have like 100,000, 150, 180,000 miles. I get so much kicks from that, man. It's like, that's like telling me you play video games. That's like an instant connection. You tell me you just dropped 80,000 on a brand new Tahoe to fit you and your family of 4. It's the opposite for me. I'm like, bro, I don't think I can play cards with you anymore. There's a menu to see your hitbox. I already made fun of your car. Wait, you drive a Tahoe? I just think like we were talking about the price of things yesterday, just in general. And I don't want to teeter here, but bro, you can still get a good, you can get a good used car for like 2005 prices. It's just not gonna have every bell and whistle on it. The only new car you get is a Ford Maverick. They did cook with those. But I won't judge you for what you drive. I don't judge you for what you drive. I pog you for if you drive a used car with a lot of miles on it. Your first car was an 88 Oldsmobile. Bro, you're living the dream. You're driving a 2001 Mercury Sable. What do you mean? I think why the Mercury or the Ford Maverick worked is because I think it was in Mexico for like a decade, so they really perfected it. But it's a cool concept. It's like if you need a pickup truck, but you don't need one of those big honking ones with the K Konas. It gets like good gas mileage, man. I just don't know how big the interior is if you got little ones. But I think that's gonna be my grandfather car. You know, when I'm like 70, I'm already scheming to buy like a 2024 Ford Maverick. They don't make the Ford Fiesta anymore. I'm not gonna blame Ryan Gary because we're on good terms right now. But that campaign didn't help Ford very much. It is kind of crazy. Ford does not make a sedan. They don't make a single sedan, not a Fusion, nothing. That's the thing. Like, so Squiddy says I had a 1990 Blazer with 250,000 miles on it, and I loved that thing. You never hear someone talking about a car with hundreds of thousands of miles, and they're like, I hated that thing. They loved it, and there's so much regret. You know, like you could feel the regret. No, we like our gun. No, Joe Bear says someone who lives in Michigan, the big three fell off hard. Yeah, except for Ford. All right. I thought there was a card called the Ford Fusion. It used to be. It used to be.
In NZ and about to go to bed. Thanks for showing me this game. Been playing it a lot and getting rare achievements. Dang smug.
I like that you threw a smug on there, because otherwise, without the smug, it comes across a certain way. But because you threw the smug on it, the context was pristine. Felix, thank you for the 14 months. I appreciate it, by the way. Dan, I sold all my stock before the tariffs. When do I buy back in? I think there's a Reddit for that. Revive on death with extra damage explosively. Max bomb cap. Bombs can break walls. Can't they already break walls? Oh, we ran out of time. One more. Quickly. Oh, we got to survive. Holy cow, that happened so fast. Dig. Yeah, did we get it? We got it. Was it worth it? Was it worth it? All right, behemoth me. Why not us? Why not now? Oh, it's a good fight. It's a good fight if you're a baby. All right. Wait, do we only have 3 hearts left? Oh, I like that the HUD changes color based on your D. I like it. All right, let me. I gotta chat. I gotta pull up this. I gotta pull up Joe Bear's. I gotta pull up Joe Bear's Mercury Sable. And the community image is in discord.gg/DanGheesling. Man, you were being extremely humble, man. Dude, I respect it because if he came out too hot, it would have been like a really weird flex, man. You bought this for $3 grand. I'm gonna pull it up here, chat. You didn't tell me it had a sunroof. You didn't tell me it had the chrome wheels. Brother, normally you see this thing and it's rusted all the heck, man. This would be like a modern day luxury car. Look at that. Look at the wheel wells, man. I know it's a 2001. I know we're in 2025. You can at least get $120 on that. You better, Joe Bear, you better take care of that thing, man. You better take care of it. Does it have a keypad on the door? And it's got fog lights? Dude, that thing is... Joe Bear, you want to sell it? If that was a silver Ford Taurus, I would honestly, I'd make you an offer. Oh, I should have picked up that first. That, man, that's... You don't... I'm just telling you right now, you don't see that very often, man. Creates a powerful selection of weapons. Enemies take longer to activate, reveal some... Let's take this. Ford Taurus is the Ford version of that car. Bloodlust. I don't really care for sword. Revolver. White Death Vulcan. I like that it plays like a little DuckTales song. I thought it was supposed to be instant death. Oh. You'd be the first streamer to buy a car from chat? You think so? My mom asked for the VIN of my Ford Taurus the other day. She knows like someone in law enforcement, but I never heard back about it. Maybe you're giving the suspension a facelift. What does suspension do for a car? Wait, Joe Bear, you fix it yourself? Are you using real Ford parts or are you using like non-OEM? It makes it bouncy? Why would you change it? Why would you change it? It's like using like third-party apps. Why would you change it? There's got to be a reason. Like it's currently perfect, right? What's up, Murph? I don't know what that joke is, but I'm sure it's a joke. Wait, Joe Bear, why would you change perfection? Why would you update the suspension on a vehicle? I don't understand. I can assure you that the suspension on a 25-year-old Ford is not perfect. How do you know? And who needs it to be perfect? It just needs to be who it is. Oh, that's cool. It tells you how much ammo you're going to get back. What do you mean because old? It's starting to lower in the back, makes the ride rougher. Replacing will make it more smooth on bumpy roads. I got you. But are you going to use like the same parts or are you going to get like new fancy parts? Wow, look at those. Discover rooms in a 3x3 radius. Let's try it. Ooh. Look at that damage increase, though. YouTube chat getting no love. It's hard, man. Unless I see hearts flying, I look at YouTube chat sparingly. But also, we got a banger combo going on right now about a 2001 relic. It's like finding the key to the city of gold, man. Why do these guys keep spawning? Mystery box. Is that still there? These guys are all over us. We could get TikTok back up, man. Depends on what's better. Some aftermarket options perform better than OEM. Got to save up to do it. Joe Bear, how much does a new suspension cost? Like, when you do that, how much does it cost? And do you do it yourself? Oh, it was glancing. Oh, we're still alive. $2,500 for a why would you do that? That's more than the car's worth. Wait, no. This is where I can help. This is where I can help. Because you went from having tremendous brand equity. Unless, Joe Bear, are you doing it yourself? It's because for $2,500, I'm not going to get another Sable with 70K on it. Is that $2,500 in parts, or is that with you doing it? Mick Jonesy, what's up, you piece? Want to open this? Biohazard fireball, taking it. Is it basically like you lift? It'd be like changing the chassis of an RC car. You lift off like the frame, and then you put like new springs under each one. Is that how you do it? Bro got one guide. It's, I'll just wait for the YouTube comments on this episode of. I know there's going to be a Mercury or car specialist that watches this and is going to say like, bro, no way it costs $2,500 to do suspension on a 2001 vehicle. Oh, it's a cool level. Fish me? Phil Fish? Chat, what's Phil Fish doing nowadays? Oh, those are my friends. Okay. Dude, they cooked with some of these bosses, man. Some of these bosses look like they're made by Derek. Realistically, it's about $1,500 if you take it to a shop. Okay. I can wrap my mind around that. But right now, is it a comfort thing or a like risk thing? For you to... Like, is there anything wrong with driving in a car with bad suspension? I would say bad, maybe old. Makes it harder to control. Okay. It's comfort right now, but will degrade over time. So here's what you do. You ride it out as long as you can, and so it doesn't damage other parts. and then you do it. Gain extra. Yeah, let's do this. But here's the thing: if you spend 1,500 on this 2001 vehicle, does it take you to like the high 180s in miles? Does it take? Well, could it get you to 200,000 miles? Because if so, then you just do the math on it. 1,500 divided by 200,000 miles. That's like less than a cent per mile. Save your weapon for the next floor, lose it now. That's pretty greedy, man. And that's worth it. That's worth it. The first set gets you 100K, the second will double it. Victory sign. Buy this. Oh, what the heck? Yeah, just a heads up, we are going to be playing some Path of Exile 2 after this run. If you have it and you want to play along, install it now. I don't know how many people can play, but I was like... Yeah, I mean, dude, that is... Let's go homing. I am not a jealous individual, but if you roll up with a 2001 Sable with minimum miles, that's when my dark side comes out. I'm dark side, but I'm also very happy for you. It would have to be a Ford or Ford adjacent, like GM Chevy. That's like, no disrespect. Just doesn't do anything for me. You got a Ford though, man. You got a Ford. It's funny, man. Chad, do you think people are, let me ask this, why, if you are brand equity with your vehicles, meaning like you are brand loyal to a specific auto brand? Someone type a Y in chat for me. A lot of N's, huh? What's the vote on that one? I feel like, myself included, I feel like people are unnaturally more brand loyal to vehicles than anything else. I feel like vehicles and pop. We'll take it. 71% are not brand loyal to their vehicle. All right, what do we got here? Holy Witch Knight. I can't see. I just see your name. What the heck? Witch Knight. We're just talking cars and beating bosses. That's got a phase 2. Take. I got a special soundboard for you. Hold on. Witch Knight. Hold on. I got to go deep here. I got to go deep.
Done. 50 subs. 50 pack of subs.
Chad, have you been gifted from Witch Knight? One of the 50. Use your first dang emoji at Witch Knight. Thank you so much for the support. Really appreciate it. Witch Knight just dropping and not saying anything? Let's take some D here. Sneakers have biggest brand loyalty. Everything's quiet right now. It's loud for me, so hold on. Wait a second, let me horse with it for a second. I can turn the game up, hold on. Sorry, Rennie X, if you're editing this. Here we go. All right. All right, I don't know this level 4. I wish, if you have chat, if you ever make a game, can you please number the levels? Like, you can call this the Sanctum, but can you just number it if you ever make a game? Game's really loud now. Who's the first person that said the game was really quiet? I'm never changing in-game settings ever again. Sorry about that. We got one guide. Who was the one guy? Is this better? 23,000. I like seeing what the entire floor is. All right, keep cooking. Hollow Knight? There's no way you cannot say this is not Hollow Knight. Exchange gives a cartridge for 20% max ammo. Sure, we'll take it. Wait, he took ammo. I thought we were getting ammo. Oh. We have a good gun. We're about to lose it here. Shoot. You paid 20. I didn't know that. I thought we gave up a cartridge. G-Tuna one guide us. They recently like repackaged and re-released the game. It used to be Monolith, now it's Star of Providence, and it's very polished. We don't want that. That is one guy university. I don't know if this is uncut. I don't know what the upgrade we just picked up. Better and more frequent drops. Hold on. Looks like a great Switch 2 game. I like this boss, man. You chip away the hard exterior, and inside he's a softie. This would probably be a fun game to platinum. Wooey, wooey. We're down to our last hit. Dan, when's the last game you platinum? That's not That's besides the point. We have to take the heal. Do I think I'll be a part of the Twitch event drop? I can look into it. I would say most likely yes. Man, we got to beat this game at some point, man. This game's good. It's hard, though. I like that it's hard. Let's see what kind of unlocks we got. Ended by Chamberlain. Give us some unlocks, baby. Give us some fresh unlocks. Anti-magic weapons. Did we get any furniture? Did Derek get the furniture from this, or did we got some furniture? Hey. 82 songs. Ladies and gentlemen, another sort of Providence run. We're not done. We're gonna get to the end.